What's going on YouTube? Sim Vengeance coming back with another video here. And today I want to talk about my wish list for NBA 2K13. I'm not a picky gamer by any means, but there's so many things screwed up with that game. Like I don't even know where to start. Like I guess for starters, you know, being that, I get kind of frustrated when I turn the ball over, and it's just like, really, am I gonna really commit 8 turnovers every single game? No, absolutely not. But in some of these ways that I dribble the ball, I mean, yeah, and when you're dribbling up the court, and all of a sudden you run into your teammate and you lose the ball, I mean, that's just ridiculous. But I think that's something that needs to be fixed. Obviously, teammates aren't as good as you. I mean, you're pretty much doing most of the scoring, unless you're like on a good team like this one, obviously, like with the Bulls. But I think the 2K is a great 2K12 was a great game, but there's a lot to be improved. But that right there, that, like, when I go up for an alley-oop, and that's another thing, when I go up for an alley-oop pass and the guy has his back turned and doesn't see the ball coming, he sticks his hands up like that. And call me whatever you want on that one, but the guy isn't supposed to freaking, stick his hands up and know where the ball's supposed to be at. I mean, he's supposed to get dunked on 9 times out of 10. And that's another thing right there. When I got swiped by David Lee right there, like, he's gonna get the ball away from me like that every single time I get down in the paint like that. I mean, it's stupid little things that just frustrate me, and just, you know how frustration builds over time. The jump shots, I guess it all depends on what jump shot you use. I mean, if you use one like mine, and I'll say this, what I got, just so nobody asks. My release is 6 and my jump shot is 17. I think it's the closest thing to my jump shot, but in real life my jump shot ain't nothing, so what am I talking about? It ain't that bad. I guess another thing, more customizations. I mean, really? Are we really going to wear the same uniforms for home and away games? And look at that pass right there. Look at that pass. That's another thing I want to discuss for customizations, but we'll get into that later. But that pass right there was perfect. But more into the customization stuff, more uniforms. We should be able to choose what uniforms we wear. And I know a million other commentators that do this game have said this about the uniforms. I'm not gonna wear the home Bulls jerseys every single home game, and I'm not gonna wear the red away jerseys every single game. I mean, I'd like to wear the black ones every once in a while, if you know what I mean. And more customizations about that. We need more packages, and I know a million other commentators have said this too, but I'd like to see a pass package, like a Rajon Rondo package, or a John Stockton pass package, or like a block package like Dwight Howard or Shaquille O'Neal. Those need to be implemented. I would like to see that. And the passing package, you know how I like to pass the ball. You saw how I'd like to pass the ball like that. There needs to be a pass package. If you have that rating, you should be able to have a good pass package. We need to be able to have more open spaces on the floor. I cannot stress that enough. I can barely get into the lane. Like, I try and cross somebody over, and the dude's right on me still. Like, really? And I mean, I guess I'll discuss more about this when I make it part 2 for this. Should be out shortly, but just whenever I try and cross somebody over, it's just frustrating. It's annoying, and when the guy does the same thing to you, you're just like, you get your ankles broken. It's annoying. But Yeah, like I said, I'll discuss this more in part 2. But you know, and I'm still working on my shooting guard. I plan on releasing a video. I know I said I wouldn't, but I will. Really wanted to see what you guys think. But then next time, I'm still with vengeance, and I'm out.
Well, congratulations on winning Player of the Week once more. It has to be a nice validation to you seeing the level you've been playing at recently.
Like a Player of the Week award is suddenly gonna validate me? Really, man? Come on, son. Let's be honest. No one really cares who wins Player of the Week. It barely gets a mention in the papers or even on most mainstream websites. And by extension, that means I don't really care about it either. So, hooray! I won the award! Now let's talk about the game, man.